Class is in session. Let's get into it. The gods, which is Israel. The Elohims, which is the first estate gods. The chosen people of the entire planet. We brought our own curses on ourselves the moment we turned our back on God. Let me break it down for you. We cursed ourselves the moment we turned away from who we are. Now, we know to know thyself is to know God. But see, the moment that the gods turned their backs on themselves was the moment you turned your back on God. Because to know thyself is God. So it wasn't God who turned his back on us. We turned our back on God because God is you. So the curses that came upon us came solely from our ignorance, our disobedience, and our rebellious nature. We became an ignorant people, a wicked people, because we turned away from ourselves and we started worshiping Jesus. We cursed ourselves. The Bible said that my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. The knowledge of self is the most important knowledge that you can get on this planet. Is to know thyself. Because when you know thyself, you know God. So the curses that came upon our people was solely done by us. Because we turned our back on ourselves. And we started worshiping people like Jesus. We started worshiping these other entities and forgot about who we was. And our people will continually to stay under the curse as long as they continually to follow after other gods other than themselves. So ask yourself, who did it? Did nobody else curse the gods? Because couldn't nobody have the power to do it but us. And couldn't nobody curse us as good as we cursed ourselves. Because didn't nobody else have the power to do so. We had the power the entire time. We the one cursed ourselves, and we're the only one that can get ourselves up out of the curse and break it. This is the age of Aquarius, where the curse has been broken. Why you think all of this stuff that's happening right now? Because now we have turned back to God. We have turned back to ourselves. Because to know thyself is to know God. And you can't turn away from who you are. We became a forgetful people. We forgot who we was. And that is where the curse came into place. So it had nothing to do with leprosy. It had everything to do with our rebellious nature, our disobedience, and our ignorance. We turned against ourselves. So there you go. That's the curse. We cursed ourselves, and we are the only ones that can break that curse, which is being broke right now. Now let's get more in depth on what I mean by rebellious people. We came rebellious because we accepted the lies, and we had continued to live in those lies and forget our truth until we started to hate ourselves, which further enhanced the curse. You can see it in the anti-racial dating, because that is a part of the curse. You can see it in our everyday lives, how our people go against one another. You can see the curse. But I'm so glad that our people is finally coming back to themselves, because knowledge has always been the key. And our people have been getting destroyed over that, not having it. So, who turned their back on God first? We did. Because we turned our backs on ourselves. And we are God. Because to know thyself is to know God.